we are being assaulted by the same group at the FBI and DOJ that just a few years ago declared no reasonable prosecutor would charge crooked Hillary Clinton after she set up a secret illegal server to hide her family's pay-for-play schemes, crammed it full of classified information, allowed it to be plundered by foreign hackers, you know that happened, and then deleted, acid-washed 30,000 emails. Think of that. 30,000 emails. And what else did she do? Boom, with a hammer, smashed her phone systems to smithereens after receiving the highest level of subpoena from the U.S. Congress.
Pot, meet kettle. Donald Trump's ranting about classified documents Hillary Clinton obtained and kept in acid washed and smashed phones. Yeah, we heard it. Bro, it's 7 years old. We heard it. Yes, we get it. You're upset about it. You can be upset about it. I agree. Fine, be upset about it. What does that have to do with right now? Except to highlight that you having your classified issues where the FBI did search your place and did find them, and you admitted it after not admitting it, after saying someone planted it, but then it was yours, but there's more, but why did they take it? Because I gave it to them. Who knows? All we know is if you want someone locked up for it, you're a perfect candidate for it, which made me wonder, Jessica. I was like, who are listening to these types of lines and going, that's right, I agree? Well, this guy did.
Do you think Hillary Clinton should have been charged for treason?
Oh, definitely.
Yeah.
But the Clinton clan will cover them no matter what happens.
And if Trump it's found that he had the classified documents, would you want to charge him with treason?
No, negative.
No.
No, I would not.
Okay. But if he did the same thing that with Hillary, would you want him to be charged?
No. I wouldn't.
Okay. But her, she could go treason, maybe potentially die. Him, if he did the same thing, right. No treason.
Because Trump is a patriot, Hillary is not.
Airtight logic there from a Trump supporter. I want to zoom in on his face because there was that moment when he asked him. So if Hillary and if Hillary and Donald Trump do the same thing, one should be locked and one shouldn't, right? Look at his face when he realizes he's a hypocrite, but then he forgets in a half a second. Watch that part again.
But if he did the same thing that with Hillary, would you want him to be charged?
No, I wouldn't.
Okay.
I wouldn't. I'm a hypocrite. What are your thoughts, Jess?
Yeah, should the law be equally applied? No, not if it's a good guy that I like and is my friend. I hate that Donald Trump is so funny though. It's so annoying. He's giving this speech. You can't help but laugh at the prospect or the image of Hillary Clinton taking a hammer and smashing computers. It's objectively funny. It's just unfortunate that he's actually a demagogue and what he plans to do is terrifying and will make more people poor and many people die. But his supporters just blindly support him because essentially what he said earlier in that speech in Pennsylvania was exactly what he was attacking Hillary Clinton for saying, for calling his supporters deplorable, calling them, I don't know, dirty criminals, people that you don't want to be around. But then when Trump says it, also fine. When Trump does illegal things like take classified documents, he probably had a good reason to. But when she does it, we're chanting lock her up again in 2022.
It's amazing. It's amazing how. Why am I asking how? We didn't understand how. We saw one of the folks that's there, and that's how. By the way, the Good Liars, there was one that was interviewing that gentleman outside of these Trump rallies. Hey, anytime there's a Trump rally, anytime there's any kind of these big events, check out the Good Liars. They have good stuff. I knew they would be there. And they ask the very simple questions, no lie, the way I always say to you guys. Ask who, ask what, ask where, ask how, and then ask when. Doesn't matter, those are simple questions. We learned that in like 4th grade. Ask those simple questions if someone really wants to tell you how horrible things are and what Trump just told me, because they don't have that second answer. All they have is, he's a patriot. That's not a reason to completely divvy up the law and order party. By the way, one more part that the Good Lies did point out there, the one asking the question there was Jason Selvig, but they also handed out some top secret documents. I want to look at the reactions, the broad range of reactions from these folks outside of the venue. From, oh, I want those documents, to I don't want to touch those. Watch.
Hey guys, welcome to the Trump rally. You get free top secret documents just for coming in. Free top secret documents just for walking into the Trump rally. Yeah, he's giving them out to everybody. Oh, take them. It's fine. They're declassified. Declassified. There. These are classified documents? Yeah. Okay. Let me see if I got one that. I'm declassifying those. Those are declassified, so we're good.
I wonder what percentage of folks got it. It really understood what was happening there. Because lastly, there was also this, there was posting these flyers on posts around the outside of the world that said, attention trumpet rally attendees. All documents entering these premises are hereby declassified by the magical powers of Donald Trump. Thank you, Trump legal team. And it seems stupid, doesn't it? But that's their legal defense. Last thoughts?
But we're having a good time. People at the rally, I'm assuming, do not get it. But I still appreciate this kind of journalism, and he's pretty good at it too. Because Fred Ross Jr., who trained a bunch of organizers, he was the guy who first knocked Che Guevara's door. The thing that he says is, if you're tempted to make a statement, ask a question. And that's exactly what he does. He makes these people have the original thought, oh, maybe I'm a hypocrite, maybe these two things don't add up, without directly calling him a hypocrite, which is very smart. If you can make them think something without you saying it, that's real persuasion.
It's awesome. Again, this is why it's hard to have these types of disagreements and arguments with the folks. You have to convince them from a place of someone they don't trust because they've been told not to trust anyone who disagrees with them. You have to let them convince themselves. You have to talk to them in a full circle, and then they have to contradict themselves, but you have to get them there. That's the hard part. And as you mentioned, Jason Selvig and Good Liars do that pretty well. I just don't think it lands, because a full thought process would, if that was possible, they'd have had that a long time ago.